What if I told you there's a fighter jet so advanced, it doesn't just fight wars? It defines how wars will be fought for decades to come? A jet that can see without being seen, strike without warning, and communicate like a flying supercomputer. This isn't science fiction. This is the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, the most advanced, controversial, and talked about fighter jet in the world. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why some call it the game-changer of modern air combat, and why others call it the trillion-dollar mistake. The story of the F-35 begins in the 1990s, when the US military faced a challenge. They needed a new generation of fighter that could do everything. Replace aging F-16s, F divided by a -18s, and a 10s. Provide stealth like the F-117 Nighthawk. Land vertically like the Harrier jump jet. And work across the Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps with just one base design. It sounded impossible. But the US called it the Joint Strike Fighter Program, and Lockheed Martin took on the challenge. The result? The F-35 Lightning II. A family of stealth multi-role fighters with 3 variants. F-35A conventional takeoff and landing. F-35B short takeoff, vertical landing. F-35C carrier variant with larger wings and landing gear. 1 jet, 3 roles, endless possibilities. At first glance, the F-35 doesn't look as alien as the F-22 Raptor. But looks can be deceiving. The F-35 is a stealth aircraft, designed to be nearly invisible to enemy radar. Its shape bends radar waves away instead of reflecting them back. Special coatings reduce radar signature even further. And weapons are stored inside internal bays instead of hanging outside. To enemy radar, the F-35 looks no bigger than a metal bird. But stealth isn't just about shape. The F-35 also manages its heat signature, hiding from infrared sensors. Even the cockpit canopy is coated with special material to block detection. The result? A fighter that can sneak into contested airspace, strike targets, and leave before anyone knows it was even there. But stealth is only half the story. The F-35's true superpower is its brains. This jet is not just an aircraft, it's a flying data center. The F-35 carries advanced sensors. And /APG-81 AESA radar tracks air and ground targets simultaneously. Electro-optical targeting system, EOTS, detects, identifies, and tracks enemies from long range. Distributed aperture system, DAS, 6 infrared cameras giving the pilot a 360-degree view around the jet. Now here's the magic. All these sensors fuse data together into one clean picture. Instead of juggling multiple screens, the pilot sees everything through the helmet-mounted display. Imagine putting on a helmet that lets you see through the plane, track every aircraft, and even spot a missile coming at you. That's the F-35 sensor fusion. And it doesn't stop there. The jet can instantly share data with other aircraft, ships, and ground units, making it the ultimate battlefield quarterback. In modern warfare, information is power. The F-35 gives its pilots more information than any fighter in history. So, how does it fly? The F-35 is powered by the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, one of the most powerful jet engines ever built. It generates up to 43,000 pounds of thrust. Can push the F-35 to speeds of Mach 1.6, that's nearly 2,000 kilometers per hour. And has a combat radius of about 1,100 kilometers without refueling. The F-35A is agile, though not quite as maneuverable as the F-22 Raptor. But here's the thing, the F-35 was never designed to be the king of dogfights. Its philosophy is different: see first, shoot first, kill first. The F-35B is even more impressive. Thanks to a unique lift fan and swiveling rear nozzle, it can take off from short runways and land vertically like a helicopter. This makes it perfect for Marine Corps operations on amphibious assault ships. The F-35C, with its bigger wings and reinforced landing gear, is tailored for aircraft carriers, giving the U.S. Navy stealth dominance at sea. Each variant sacrifices a little in raw performance to gain unmatched versatility. Now let's talk firepower. The F-35 can carry weapons in two ways. Stealth mode weapons hidden inside the internal bay. Or beast mode weapons mounted outside on 10 external hardpoints. In stealth mode, it can carry 2 air-to-air missiles like AIM-120 AMRAAMs, 2 guided bombs such as DAMs. In beast mode, it can carry up to 22,000 pounds of ordnance, more than many non-stealth jets. It also has a 25mm GAU-22 / a cannon for close engagements. But here's the key, the F-35 isn't just a fighter. It's also a strike aircraft, capable of precision ground attacks, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. It's one jet that can perform roles once handled by 3 or 4 different aircraft. The F-35 isn't just America's jet. It's a global project. So far, more than a dozen countries operate or have ordered the Lightning II, including the United States, United Kingdom, Italy, Japan, Israel, Australia, Norway, South Korea, Poland, and many more. It's not just a fighter jet, it's a symbol of alliance. When NATO talks about interoperability, the F-35 is at the center of that strategy. Now, let's be honest. The F-35 isn't without its critics. It's the most expensive weapons program in history, projected to cost over $1.7 trillion across its lifetime. Critics argue that the program suffered years of delays and cost overruns. Early models had reliability issues. It's not as fast or agile as the F-22. And some say it tries to do too much, for too many roles. Pilots have also reported challenges with maintenance, software glitches, and the expensive helmet system, which costs about $400,000 per helmet. So the question remains: is the F-35 a revolutionary jet, or an overpriced compromise? The F-35 has already seen real combat. The Israeli Air Force was the first to use it in operational missions, striking targets in Syria while remaining undetected. The U.S. Marines and Air Force have also deployed it in the Middle East. So far, reports suggest the jet has performed exactly as intended, entering defended airspace, striking, and leaving without detection. It may not have faced peer-level adversaries yet, but it's already changing how air wars are fought. The F-35 is not static. It's constantly evolving. Future upgrades will include new weapons like hypersonic missiles, improved stealth coatings, artificial intelligence assistance for pilots, and even drone teaming, where the F-35 commands unmanned aircraft in battle. It's designed not just for today's wars, but for wars decades into the future. So, what is the F-35 Lightning II? It's not just a fighter. It's a stealth bomber, an electronic warfare platform, a data hub, and a strike aircraft all in one. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's controversial. But love it or hate it, the F-35 is here to stay. For the US and its allies, it represents dominance in the skies for the 21st century. For its enemies, it represents a nightmare, a ghost that can see everything, strike from anywhere, and vanish without a trace. This is the F-35 Lightning II. Not just a jet, but the future of air combat.